Hey there, here we are, day 13, almost done, one day left, and we're going to dive into the second half of social media, which is talking a little bit more about Facebook like pages and Instagram and Twitter. So let's start off with those Facebook like pages. You're going to run them similar to, as far as the do's and don'ts, very similarly to how you run your Facebook posts on your personal page. Except this one, it's okay to be a little more geared towards fitness, nutrition, things, lifestyle, just life coaching, positivity, personal development, sharing those books that you read there. That's where you're going to kind of keep that more about that. Yes, you're going to still talk about you, but you're and your family maybe a little bit, but it's going to be less a little bit on that because this is a public page. Usually people like these pages because they're interested in a specific thing. So if they're interested in health and wellness or finding recipes online and that sort of thing, that's what you're going to gear that page towards. And I've found it helpful to use that page for that, post most of my health and fitness stuff on there, and share that onto my personal page. So that does help boost my popularity on my like page. Now, however, with that note, when you're first starting out, your like page is like the least of your worries. It's not your main priority. You want to boost that friends list and get that going and get your exposure of the people that you know already and the people that are a little bit that you're getting to know that are a little bit closer to your network right now, getting to know you better and what you're doing and going through, excuse me, with your Beachbody business. So don't worry about so much about the like page. You can go ahead and get one started if you have some time. Tip number one with like pages, you want to include your name. I did not do this when I started, so mine is Get Fit and Love Life. However, my Instagram is Get Fit Love Life with Erin, so there is a little bit more association. You want to brand all those things the same, kind of have some consistency with pictures and that sort of thing as far as profile pictures. It's important to include your name because you're already starting to brand yourself on your personal page, so you want to do that. Now, you can change your Facebook page name if you've already started one. You can kind of go in there and add your name to it if you'd like. I haven't done that because mine is kind of significantly high. It's not super high in the realm of fitness pages, but I'm afraid to change the name of it a little bit. But I'm going to dive into that. Plus, Facebook's changing all the time. So when you're commenting on your page posts, you always make sure you comment or reference back that person that's commented or liked that has liked your page or a post, excuse me. Now, people new likes on your page, it's nice to kind of go in and message them. You can change your settings on Facebook to use Facebook as your personal page, your profile page, or your public like page. So when you go in and change it to use Facebook as your public like page, everything you go in and comment on is going to be posting as your page. So if I change mine to Get Fit and Love Life, it's going to start posting as that. Caveat is that you have to go in and like all the pages that you've liked on your personal page as your Get Fit or your like page. This gets kind of confusing. So that you're able to post on the same things that you're seeing over there on your like page. You're going to have to go and search friends or the people that have liked your page. You're going to have to know who those people are to be able to go in and go on their page and like something if they posted about health and fitness or something, because you might not be friends with them outside of that. So that's why it's so important to grow your friends list first. It's much easier to manage and navigate, and it's actually going to be seen by more people on your friends list than it is on your like page. Like pages are a unique little animal. They're designed for Facebook marketing. Facebook wants you to pay for advertising on there to increase your likes. It's pretty reasonable, and I've did it, and it has boosted my page. But there's other ways to get page boosts without paying. So if you're not ready to set a budget for advertising on Facebook, don't worry about it. That's just down the road. It's an option for you. Some good pages to follow, Facebook pages. As far as coaches, Melissa McAllister, Janelle Summers, Mindy Winder, Brandy Botts, they're all highly successful with social media, and that follows over to Instagram too. So find those accounts on Instagram, look at what they're doing, and copy it. Copy it, but don't copy it exactly. Make it like you. For instance, this video training series, I watched many video training series from our top coaches. So I was able to put some things together that I felt more like me and put it together for you guys. The basics are there, but it has my own unique way of doing things, I guess. And that's what you want to do with your Facebook posts and videos and profile pages. So moving on, Instagram. Instagram and Twitter are kind of intertwined. Instagram is the picture version of Twitter. It's the magazine front page. So you're going to be posting more videos and very short video clips because it won't support more than a few seconds. There's lots of apps out there. Everybody's different in what apps they like on their phone to be able to do split screen videos, tutorials. You can do a quick video demoing a move and an explanation on the other side. You can do a split video with a workout on one side and you recording yourself talking over it, so you're explaining that workout move. So there's lots of different cool things that you can do with videos on there. And the cool thing about Instagram, or the thing that grows that is the most, is using hashtags. And so we all know that everybody talks in hashtags. And I personally have my Instagram link over, because it's pretty much health and fitness related, link over directly to my Facebook like page. So anything I post on Instagram automatically uploads into my Facebook like page, so I don't have to do that. And then everything from my Facebook like page automatically uploads into Twitter. So it's like a one-stop shop. If I post on Instagram, it goes to 3 places all at once. So, little trick there. And there's also tons of other apps like TweetDeck and Hootsuite that can help me manage that. Sorry, sidetrack. And going back to Instagram, you want to use the hashtags because that's how people are searching for things that they're looking for and want to comment or like on. So you want to use hashtags that fit what the message you're trying to say. You don't want to put too much Beachbody stuff in there. Just fair warning, you're going to get a lot of coaches liking your page. There's a lot of spam type responses and comments. You're going to get some weird comments. You might post a picture of what you ate for dinner or a great meal that you came up with, and somebody will post great move. Like, well, that's not what you posted. So that's kind of like, if it sounds cheesy or vague and not very unique or informative type post, it's usually kind of a spam type thing, like backs. People can pay for services for that. So keep that in check. So same thing. You want to comment and like back any people that, or like a photo of anybody that comments. I usually like a photo on anybody that comments my page. I don't necessarily follow them, just because. But the Instagram, you're going to go through and go into the search feature and start searching hashtags. You might search workout of the day, the WOD, or healthy fitness meals, or something like that. And you're going to choose 5 to 10 people maybe in each session that you do, and like 5 pictures on that individual profile page. You don't have to follow them, just like it. Pick one, comment on it, done, boom. This is kind of like a 15-minute process if you're finding decent stuff. So keep that in mind. That's how you do that, because that's how people are searching you and finding things for you. So, homework. As far as that, now Twitter. I didn't really talk about Twitter today. I kind of stay off of Twitter personally, but it's useful. It's like the doorway to the store. You're walking into Macy's. It's that vestibule, where there's double doors. I can't speak. So you're walking in, and that's kind of like where you're starting the process of social media. And you can search hashtags on Twitter just like Instagram. That process works the same if you want to go into Twitter. It's just less personal. So anything you do with Twitter and Instagram, you want to brand people or brand yourself and direct people towards your Facebook like page or your personal profile page in the beginning. Like friend request me on Facebook at blah 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 blah. If you don't have your like page yet, I try to brand all my photos and videos with my Facebook like page title. So you're trying to direct as much traffic over to Facebook because it's easier to manage and you can do more with it. So Twitter, you're going to do that too. Maybe put your website in there or your Facebook like page, a link to something. You can do that. Or if you're posting a picture, same thing. Like I said, I take Instagram, I post to my Facebook like page, and it goes into Twitter. So if it's branded, it should be doing that automatically. I don't get a lot of responses out of Twitter. I don't even pay attention to my Twitter account because I'm too much focused in on my other stuff that I don't really worry about it. And most people haven't really had a huge amount of success with Twitter. Some have. I think it kind of depends on where you live. I know particularly like where we live, Twitter is not that big of a deal. It's more about Instagram and Facebook, so we focus on that. So use that. Use those hashtags. Again, with Instagram, same thing. Brand it all. Put your names on your pictures. Spend a little more time and effort. There's all kinds of apps that allow you to post happy faces or text or all those things on pictures. Use those. You can use your notes on your phone if you have an app to save the text, so you can just copy and paste it every time you need to go in there and add it on. Eventually you'll get to a point where maybe you'll have somebody managing your social media. That's one of my big goals, because I don't really like it. I mean, it works, and I know it needs to be done, but it's kind of like my chore where I drag my feet and I go, I don't want to do that today, because I'm more of a face-to-face person, and I would rather talk to you guys even over a video, quite honestly, than in person than do social media all the time. I don't mind having messages on social media and interacting with people in that way, but the marketing, so it's not my thing. See, I don't even like it, but I know I have to do it, so I do it. So keep those things in mind. Hashtags, branding yourself, redirecting people to your Facebook like page or to your personal profile page. Don't worry about being perfect at all this. Just start doing it and start building that habit. Again, it's creating the habit to increase your network, increase your contact list, and build more relationships. That's ultimately our goal. The more relationships we build, the better our business is going to be. So, homework as far as Instagram and Twitter is to go into your Instagram account. And if you don't have an Instagram account yet, go start one. And it can just be your name or some variation of your name, or it could be Beachbody Coach in your name, or it could be Fit Coach or Health Coach, so-and-so. Whatever you want it to be. Make that uniquely you. Make it stand out a little bit. Everything that you want to be on there, you want it to be individual. And start thinking about how you want to brand yourself on Instagram. It's better if you kind of stick to one thing and not overdo too many different things. You can open multiple Instagram accounts, so if you want to do one that's more cheesy or lifestyle oriented, you can do that, and you can always do shout outs on each page for the other one to help cross promote it. So lots of different things. That's a whole nother animal. There are so many trainings out there, webinars on Instagram training and social media. And we'll talk about that a little bit at the end of this. But your homework for tonight, back to that. Instagram is to go into that search feature, search through some hashtags of, it could be healthy fitness meals, healthy snacks. Like I posted about like the chocolate covered strawberries a while ago, and so you might want to go, you can go in there and hashtag chocolate covered strawberries. So you can find other people that have chocolate covered strawberries on their page and just start liking, whatever. So anything, it could be anything. It could be stuff you're just even interested in. It could be horses. It could be parenting ideas, or, healthy kid snacks, stuff like that. Just be creative. Find 5 people, at a minimum, 10 is better, and find 5 of those, like 5 of their pictures, and for each, so you're going to end up liking 25 pictures real quick. It takes a second. All you're doing is double tapping whoop-de-doo, and they have thumbprints of all of them. You could just kind of go on that first page and just pick some random ones. And then pick one of them and comment on one of their pictures. So you're going to make 5 comments at a minimum, possibly 10, and 25, liking 25 pictures, possibly 50. So get that done with your homework. Set up your Twitter if you haven't set up your Twitter account. Maybe figure out little bonus, extra credit homework, figure out how to link all those things together so that you're a little more automated. It's really easy. It's right there in the app. So if you have your Instagram, you can link it right to your Twitter or your Facebook. So that's super easy. And most people link their Instagram to their Facebook account. So it's super simple. And